All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of The Real Two Fat Idiots. Today marks July 30th, Arnold Schwarzenegger's birthday, man. He's turning, how old is he now? 70?
70
something. 70 something.
70 something.
He's old, man. Hey, hold on, he's 47, so he's exactly 50 years older than me. So yeah, 74. He's 74 this year because he's born in 1947. I remember that.
Man of great accomplishments.
Yep. I mean, top actor in the world, top bodybuilder in the world. Became the governor of California.
7 or 8 time?
7 time. Yeah.
7 time
Mr. Olympia. 6 consecutive. Then he won a title after he came back after 5 years of retiring. Well, anyway, so this challenge is to commemorate him. We heard something back when he was younger that he would, as a post or a pre-workout, he would eat a whole chicken. I'm pretty sure probably post. A whole chicken and a pitcher of beer. So a pitcher is roughly about 64 ounces. 5 times 12 is about 60. So we'll do about 5 beers. It's roughly the same. Attempts, right. I mean, I have no problem getting these beers done.
No, my chicken's where I'm worried.
Yeah, my concern is this chicken. So I went the whole day without eating, besides a couple of potato wedges. But so we're just gonna get into it. Try to eat this whole chicken, and in commemoration of Arnold.
Let's get at it.
Let's do it. Take out these little things here. Little handy hole.
Tastes really good, so it's gonna be easy.
Yeah. No, it does. I ended up having to get the lemon pepper one because they were out of regular rotisserie chicken. So mine may be a smidge more calories added because of the seasoning. I don't know. Not complaining. Not trying to say I'm a bitch out. Just saying. It is mighty delicious. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And then after this, we're gonna watch a little documentary called Facing Schwarzenegger. If you haven't heard of it, I think it's part of a National Geographic series where they go against some of the prominent figures in history. Arnold ended up being one of them. I think they had one on Putin, one on Vladimir Putin, one on Joseph Stalin or something, which obviously he's dead now. But yeah, time to crack that beer, man. First wing down. Have a little of that meat on the side there. Hopefully these 3 paper towels will suffice. It's gonna get messy. Cheers. Happy birthday, Arnold. Ooh, that's cold. And we try to find Arnold's favorite beer, but it's like a German one. Obviously, he's from Austria. So it's kind of like a half lemonade, half beer. But we just end up going with Michelob because it's like one of the lightest beers. It'd be better to finish the challenge with. So we were gonna get another one, but it had what was that?
12 carb, 12.
Yeah, 6 times the carbs Michelob has per beer, and another. I mean, calories 5. No, 35 calories per beer. So to try to win this challenge, we're just gonna go with Michelob.
Kind of a bitch way out, but
I mean, but who's to say Arnold had that specific beer that he likes every time, you know? I'm sure he doesn't drink it all the time.
yeah, usually when something's your favorite, you don't drink it all the time to keep it your favorite.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it's like a cheap beer that you like.
Right.
That's like I love Heineken, Michelob, Red Stripe. But more times than not, I get Busch Light because it's just cheap.
Yep. And Busch Light ain't bad.
No.
It's basically water. Honestly, Busch Light is probably the most refreshing beer. Next to Michelob, too. Alright. One wing down and 2 legs. You gotta get all your
I got
wings and things.
one wing, 2 legs gone,
Part of a breast.
and most of a breast.
Oh, yeah. Now, some of the meat came off my legs when I pulled it off.
I would say a successful chicken, about 90% of the chicken.
Right.
You know, I'm not going and sucking on bones, and
Right, doing all that extra shit.
which I'm sure Arnold didn't.
Yeah.
I ate the important parts.
Yeah. Legs, wings, breasts.
It's a lot of meat, boy.
Yeah, really is. Good and juicy though.
Yeah, I could say that. I'll probably finish it, but
I'm gonna be full.
definitely gonna be full, man. Your breast is huge on that.
Yeah. Big old breasts.
And I like how bodybuilders nowadays, they still give Arnold his proper,
Praise.
praise and everything like that.
Oh yeah. I have to.
I mean, they have the Arnold Classic,
Yep. Just a test of how great a bodybuilder he was.
Absolutely. Wishbone.
Alright. Alright, I win. Where is the wishbone in the chest?
In the front of the chest.
Yeah, basically their sternum.
Yep.
Whew. Ain't getting full already, are you?
I'm gonna say at this point though, I'm a little deeper in the chicken than you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Oh no, yeah. But I'm not even counting the beer at this point.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna say I got nine minutes in, half a chicken. Should probably get at least 2.5 beers now
Yeah.
before I attempt to clean the other side of this chicken.
Right.
Are you hurting yet?
Hell no. I was starving, dude. I haven't had nothing.
Oh, so this is, oh, you ain't eating the skin?
No, I mean, I kind of am. It's just peeling off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been eating the skin.
Oh. Jesus. Like we said in the first video, he was kind of giving me that that little bit of advice on carbonated drinks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people use soda in the food eating competitions because it creates more space.
Yep. Burping.
Which I don't think I've ever drank a beer and not had a nice hearty burp right after.
Yeah. Like that. But gonna say, I don't think I know. I mean, obviously I know we're both fans, but what's your favorite movie of his?
It's kind of an old one, and I've actually, with the new Total Recall out, not a lot of people have actually seen the one with Arnold. But Total Recall is probably one of my favorites. Runner up. I mean, probably. I just don't want to say like mainstream movies.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna say Terminator, Predator, things like that. But
What's there a good reason why they're mainstream? They're all good.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not taking away from that. I'm saying like
Trying to get away from that.
get away from that. It's like you ask people, you ever listen to Nirvana? What's your favorite song? It Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Right.
Like,
Everybody, yeah, it's a classic.
Although
actually,
it is a classic, but
I like Heart Shaped Box.
Yeah, Heart Shaped Box.
I love it.
What's that? Which I don't really listen to a lot of Nirvana.
Yeah, not a whole lot, but decent.
That's just like you see everybody wearing Nirvana T-shirts, but some of them don't even know who it is. This one kid in my high school had a Metallica T-shirt on, and he thought it was a gang thing, a gang-related shirt. Mind if I use one of those napkins?
You already used all yours?
Yeah, I only had two.
Oh, I thought you had three for yourself.
But I'm gonna say Total Recall for number 2, and then probably Twins.
Yes, dude, I fucking love Twins with
Twins
Danny
is
DeVito.
probably- yeah, 10 with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger is probably my number one.
Yep.
My number one favorite movie by here. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But it was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, it was good. One of his better, lesser known ones.
Yeah. Because like if I like an actor, I try to go back in their like earlier days as being an actor or a comedian or something like that, trying to find some of their older content from wherever they first started.
Yep.
You could tell Arnold wasn't, necessarily an actor. He was still really stiff. When it comes to like being camera shy. But you could tell that he had the potential.
Yeah.
But yeah, it had to be Twins for my number one spot, and then Total Recall coming in close second.
Yeah. Yeah, same for the lesser known ones.
Now for my mainstream, of course, it's going to be Predator for number one.
Yeah.
All of them. Well, all of them that have anything to do with. All of them had Arnold in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Just the first one.
The first one, the first Predator. And then shows how much I know about Predator after that.
Yeah.
Because I kind of stopped watching them.
Yeah.
But Predator.
They went downhill.
And of course Terminator.
Terminator 2 to be exact. I mean, Terminator, the first one obviously was good.
It was okay, but the second one
classic.
took the cake.
Yeah, the second one was the best. It's one of those examples of where the sequel was better than the original, which is pretty rare.
mean, it's like what was that? It's like the Halloween movies. I mean, there's so many different variations of Michael Myers that people stray away from, or they don't even know who John Carpenter is. Which, if you don't know, that's the OG director of the original Halloween.
Yep.
Which, if nobody knows, or if you don't know, the newest one that's about to come out, and then the one previous to that, where I think they may have been by John Carpenter, but I think if they're not, they're inspired by his version of Halloween.
Yeah. They're these new ones are a continuation.
Yeah.
Not better than that. 3 fucking Season of the Witch shit, dude. That was ass. So bad.
They took something, not getting off on John Carpenter on Arnold's birthday, but they took something that was supposed to be this deranged man
Yeah.
that had severe psychological problems
Yeah.
and
Trying to turn him into
was a really big guy
Yeah.
and was hard to kill. He was not unstoppable, he was just hard to kill.
Yeah.
And they took that, and in that Season of the Witch, as we're talking about, right? They turned him into an entity. Something that's like a demon or something like that.
That he was possessed by the curse of the thorn or whatever.
Yeah, the curse of the thorn, that's
shit was stupid. It was so fucking stupid.
which, Michael Myers does have that tattoo, which is the thorn.
Yeah.
But there's no such thing as the curse of the thorn.
That shit was...
It was just a thorn, the thorn tattoo. I heard, through the grapevine that it was supposed to be like he was a thorn in your side, or, something like that. Like he was,
some shit.
something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. At that point, bro, I just tuned out because it didn't even have a minute. Watched it one time and I was like, "What the fuck is this guy?" Nowhere to be found.
I was saying it didn't have Michael in it.
Yeah, the third one didn't. Trash, bro. But anyway, yeah. Whew. I'm feeling it, Bucko.
Now, I'm only one beer deep, and then almost a whole chicken.
Yeah. I'll say I pretty much only have the one breast left.
I mean, you think about a massive man, though.
Yeah.
6'2",
2.
200 and what, 20, 30 pounds?
45.
245 pounds.
Back in his heyday.
A beast of a man.
Yeah. Good size dude.
Grab you by the top of your head and dribble you like a basketball. Massive man.
Yeah.
And I'm not no small fry. I'm 6 foot tall, 330 pounds.
Yeah.
Which ain't a crazy height, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not small.
Yeah.
It's you can tell that he was a monster. He could eat stuff like this and then either go to sleep or work out.
Yeah. Or go do something because there's this post workout he had shit to do after.
Which obviously,
College.
I've attempted a few, workout, working out in my life. Obviously, you can tell I've never really stuck with it, but
It's hard to stick with it sometimes.
it's hard to,
Mainly, man, I think it's the cost. Like if you had nothing to do all the time, say you had $1 billion, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, and a lot of times I think that's what took over me.
The cost of eating healthy, dude, is ridiculous.
It's crazy that you can get at least 5 double cheeseburgers at McDonald's for the price that you can get one of their salads for one salad. It's sad.
Yeah,
that,
it's insane.
but us as Americans, we fall victim and we fall guilty in ourselves of doing that.
Yeah,
Because my dad, and he was, 260, 200, almost 270?
Yep.
Just in the beginning of this summer, or last summer.
Yep.
And just from basically saying no, and don't let nobody tell you have to go get a gym membership, because it's a mental. It is if you now losing weight. This is what losing weight is what I'm talking about. He was 200. I'm gonna say 265 pounds at the beginning of last summer, and he's 215, 220 pounds right now. And he did nothing but starve himself to a certain extent. Just making healthy choices, watching his calorie and his carb intake, and walking every day, 3-4 miles a day, hiking every day. Sometimes 6 miles. Matter of fact, just the other day he did 6 miles at Air Force Park in Louisville, Kentucky, and does it religiously. So it's a mental thing. If you can beat the mental, you can beat the physical, because the physical is always going to be overcomable. But sometimes it's, do I really want to get up and get my shoes on and then go to this park and then walk around this park, and that's where I fall victim to, or fall responsible to, really, is because I didn't want to do that, but I need to.
Yeah.
It's still on my mind, and doing these challenges and everything. We don't do these every day. Yeah. It's not like we're just eating like this every day. We try to give it about a month in between each one.
Yeah, at least 2 weeks.
Try, which this one was a little bit sooner because Arnold's birthday fell around the same time we was going to do it. But
last year.
But yeah, Carrie, or who, I don't know if you've said your name in this.
Oh yeah.
Carrie's always been in pretty good shape most of his life.
Yeah, decent.
A decent part of his life, at least.
Yeah, I was never really fat. I was just
Hey, but
had decent metabolism, skinny.
Don't let this man lie to you. He can eat.
I can eat all right for my size. Like his dad was impressed. He was like, you know what? I think he said the other day, your dad. It's like, you are the skinniest fat motherfucker I know. Like, I was like, I feel that.
And I feel like whenever I want to drink, we put about the same amount of at least beer away. And for him to be you're like $180.
Yep. 88. What was last night I weighed, but that's close.
Let's just say $190. $190 with all his clothes on. Let's just give you that.
Well, from last night, I ate, I had my clothes on, so really if we're talking like true weight, probably more like 182. But
well,
anyway.
182 versus 330. I have 2 people on him almost.
Yeah.
And he can keep up with me. And really, for a fat guy, I don't really eat that much.
Right.
I mean, when I eat unhealthy, obviously. But
right. You don't eat like a crazy amount.
Right. I just make bad choices.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Which is 9 times out of 10, just the main part of it. Yeah. If I just pretty much changed my diet and ate healthy, and was active, I'd probably
lose
weigh
a
tremendous amount of weight and cut soda pops. Man.
Yeah.
Soda is terrible.
It's like kryptonite, honestly. It's kryptonite.
NATO? Remember NATO?
Yeah.
Our buddy, my buddy NATO, he knew him, and I guess you could call him, distant friends. He was 320 pounds 2 years ago.
Damn.
And in a matter of 6 months, just by cutting out soda pop, drinking nothing but water strictly, he lost 84 pounds in 6 months. Christ. Almost 100 pounds in 6 months. That just goes to show you what one thing can keep on you. Yep. And that goes and kind of losing weight is kind of like a life. It's a life lesson, because sometimes, not to get off fucking TED talky, but sometimes the weight of life, the weight of other people, can sometimes weigh you down.
Oh yeah.
And just one thing like soda pop. One thing put that much weight on him. Kept 80-something pounds on him. So,
It's insane.
It's crazy, man. And really I'm only talking about this because, it's the, losing weight, exercising, that goes right along with, Arnold.
Mm.
But, yeah.
Well, pretty much got the whole chicken. I mean, there's a little meat left, but at this point I'm like, I feel like this is This is pretty much a success.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this a success because
We ate the better.
really
We ate
no-
the better half of this chicken. And
Nah, I'm sorry.
we're
I'm
definitely
not-
getting these beers now.
Yeah.
Next number 2, baby. 3 to go.
Yeah,
You're saying you're sorry about what?
I'm not going. I said I'm not going down there and sucking on no bones.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna do that's extra. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I pretty much clean, man.
Yeah. I mean, this is
What am I pointing at?
even this is a ridiculous amount. Like, no one should just eat this. I mean, now Arnold, that was a special case, right? He was working out. You know, he admitted he used steroids only a little bit to enhance his physique. You know, he did a lot of the base work on his own. And I believe that because I saw, photos from back when he was in Austria and shit. When he was a boy, he just started out when he was a teenager and shit.
He was about the same. I mean, not really the same
Yeah.
build, but he was.
Yeah.
He had the size.
Yeah, he had decent size. He had,
And not to cut you off,
yeah,
but
he just enhanced it.
But
Steroids.
like he's saying, he enhanced it. But if you go back and look at his physique compared to all these other bodybuilders that were out there, they were huge,
Yeah.
but they didn't look as good as him. He had
They looked
more,
okay, but
the muscles were more defined.
yeah, he had matured and he hit it. He hit it from every angle possible. I mean, it's insane. He talked about all the different methods he used and everything. You know what I mean? He knew when to bolt, when to cut. He knew he had a show coming up, so he would cut. Because in the off season, I think he gained a decent amount. He was more like 260, 270 in the off season. But then
That's huge.
when Showtime came around, he's more like
That's Donald
240.
Trump huge, buddy.
Yeah. Huge. Fucking huge. But yeah.
But like I told him in the car earlier, I mean, the man, he walked out on stage and he looked like he was flexing without even.
And he wasn't even flexing.
Without even
yet.
flexing, and then when he flexed,
Striation, dude.
I think that's what put everybody in awe for him.
Yes.
Because
He not only looked perfect, pretty much, his physique is ideal. But right when he flexed, you seen the muscles ripple. The striation of the different muscles.
right
It was
when you
insane.
can roll a muscle, that's
Yeah.
when you know right
Yeah.
there, buddy, you did it.
Yeah, and there's that one kid. He's I think he's mixed. Uzoma Oblier or whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
I've seen him.
Yeah, dude, he can do it too. It's real weird. It'll just ripple up his chest like a wave. I was like, oh my
It's
God.
complete control over the
Yes,
muscle.
it's insane. I don't even know why we got these forks. We
Pretty
just
much caveman.
Yeah, they were like,
You want to throw that away?
yeah.
I don't think anybody's gonna want those scraps. But yeah, I'm
gonna call this a success.
I'm gonna say it's a success.
We do have to go ahead and just because we're on camera and we already obliged to, we got to finish the beers.
Yeah, because I'm not letting not near one of y'all say that I didn't finish my beers. Now, if he'd have bought cans, I'd have done heavies now.
See, I thought about that.
Because he knows. I might even upload it to our channel.
That's it.
Me shotgun that
20.
20. I shotgunned a 25 ounce Busch Light Tall Boy in under what was it? It was more around like 5 and on the longer part of 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was six seconds, we'll say.
And
that's solid, dude.
it's a solid shotgun because I can get down
6 seconds for a tall boy.
I can get down to regular 12 ounce cans.
Yeah, I was gonna say most guys can shotgun like a regular beer like 4 or 5 seconds.
Right, I can get them down in 2 gulps.
Yeah, it was impressive.
Yeah, I may
because I'm
upload it.
not the shotgun guy. I'm
You
gonna be
know,
honest with you.
but-
I can do it, but I just prefer to sit.
And if you really want to see it, just put it in the comments. Which right now we got one. I'm sure everybody watching is, and at least enjoying it a little bit. At least we hope. But little shout out to Pedro again. Because he's been kind of throwing out ideas and
Yes.
stuff, and pretty much has stayed pretty loyal to the channel.
Yeah.
At least wanting to see content and stuff like that, which we appreciate.
Absolutely. I was gonna say he's been our first fan, you know, and loyal as well. So, you know, he'll be, you know, everybody else we definitely appreciate, but him being the first, and then not only the first, but continuing to comment each video and everything, you know, we truly appreciate that. You know, and we appreciate everybody else that's going to come along. But
and depending on where you live,
he'll be our first true blue fan.
Depending on where you live, speaking about Pedro, if it's not too far, maybe one day we could meet up and do a challenge together or something like that. You know, that'd be cool.
I'd be down, man. I'd be down, and even if you don't want to do a challenge, just to hang out, you know. Just hang out, hang out, have some beers if you're a drinker. If you're not, you know, we just hang out and do whatever. Pardon me for a minute. Sneezed. Got a little snot running down my face.
I think I may have drinking too many or ate too much chicken.
Yeah, that ain't quite good.
I'm at least try to match him with the 3 beers. I don't know if I'll be able to finish off 5 of them right this second. I probably will in a course of time, but
yeah,
I'm trying not to let this. We're already at a 31-minute video.
Yeah, it went pretty long.
We'll just say that if it was a competition, I'm gonna finish this beer, and we'll wait for him to get back over here to kind of close up. He's just kind of tidying up, but I'll finish my second one, and we'll call it a win for him. If it was a competition, which it kind of is, but we'll just call it a win for Gary. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we both did it, you know, we both
did our part. You drank more beer, so we'll just call it a win for you.
Yeah, because this is my third. You're on your
my second.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, we're already at 32 minutes on. Keep them waiting.
Yeah.
All right, that's a win for him. You want to wrap it up?
Yep.
3 to my 2.
We still got the 2, and trust me, I know you all don't know me, but these beers will get finished. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in again, you know, guys, girls, whoever's watching. We just want to do this little challenge for Arnold's birthday, you know. Like I said, read it somewhere that back in his early days, he ate a whole chicken, had a pitcher of beer. Pitcher's roughly 64 ounces, at least around here, you know, America. Yeah, happy birthday, Arnold. We're going to be watching Facing Schwarzenegger in your honor. And I hope probably something else maybe later on as well. Probably Predator or Terminator, you know, one of them. He's the man, dog. You know, he's inspired me. You know, and he's not without flaw, of course. You know, everybody knows. You know, but at the end of the day.
To the numero uno.
Yeah, to the numero uno, baby. He inspired me, man, to work out and try to live healthier, and you know, not only that, but then chase your dreams, you know, because he was ambitious. I mean, look at what he's done. You know, like we said, top bodybuilder in the world, top actor in the world, governor of California, dude. He would have been the president if he could have.
Had that man been born in the United States, which I think is a stupid rule.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I'm not that, you know, anybody needs to know my political status, but I'm one of the more right-leaning people that you know, more conservative, really, and you know, everybody has a bad tune about, you know, all that, but I think that is one of the most stupidest rules ever.
Yeah.
Like, that man would make a great president. A great president. He could do great things, but
he's ambitious, and he's a Republican himself.
Right. He unfortunately falls underneath these dumb laws that we've created and really dampened and restricted our potential as a country.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's a few that I don't agree with, but, you know, we're not going to get political. This isn't a political channel.
Yeah.
But, anyways, you know.
Yeah, I was going to say, in a separate, we talked about it, in a separate channel, we might start like a little political debate, you know. Or not debate,
we'll leave
per se,
but we'll leave a link in in one of these videos. Maybe our next one that we do, which we'll have to decide what the challenge will be.
Yeah, probably in the next one because we don't even have a channel yet or a name. But
Right.
yeah, we'll come up with that. We'll probably have like a little political thing, kind of a, unbiased. We don't want to be too this or that. We just have different sides because I feel like most people are pretty smart. They're pretty independent. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't subscribe totally to the right or totally to the left. You know what I mean? And that's kind of why I like the Libertarian Party. They're kind of a mixture, a nice mixture. But anyway, yeah. But Arnold inspired me to work out and do all that. From where I had stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma with cancer, and I wanted to get more like him, but also just be healthier for my sake. Get the muscles and everything. And it's crazy where it can take you. Some people you just need that little push, that little inspiration. Blah blah blah. But yeah, go ahead and crack one last one. I was gonna say toast it to Arnold. I'll go ahead and chug this one for him. The Austrian oak, baby. Oh, fuck. That hurt. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Girls.
See you guys later.
I'll see you next time.